Class 9, Chapter 6, Lines and Angles, Exercise 6.2. Question number 1. In figure 6.28, find the values of x and y and then prove that AB parallel to CD. This is the figure given in the book. They have given two lines AB and CD. This is one more line. They haven't given any name for this line, but I have chosen. This is a line of E and F. This line is intersect at AB, O and CD at P. We have to find X and Y and then prove AB is parallel to CD. Let's prove. Solution. Angle EOA and FOA are linear pair made by the line EF. Here you can see the line EF and OA is a ray that is standing on EF. So we can tell these two angles are linear pair. We know the sum of the linear pair would be 180 degree. By using this property, I am going to write the equation. Angle EOA plus FOA is equivalent to 180 degree. Here they have given angle EOA is 50 degree and FOA is X. So I am going to substitute this value instead of EOA plus FOA. I have substituted and then got the equation X plus 50 which is equivalent to 180 degree. By using this equation, I am going to find the X value. Here I have kept X left hand side and taking this 50 to the right hand side. So it will become as minus this side. So 180 minus 50 which is equivalent to 130 degree. So X is equivalent to 130. Next is line EF and CD are intersecting at point P. Here you can see EF is intersected a line at P. So we can tell these two angles are vertically opposite angles. We know the vertically opposite angle would be equal. So I am going to write this equation. EPD, FPC or CPF both are equal. So angle EPD is equivalent to angle CPF which is equivalent to Y is equivalent to 180 degree. This is my second equation. Now you can see in both the equation right hand sides are equal. If the right hand sides are equal, then I can say both the left hand side also equal to each other. So I can write X is equivalent to Y. But we know if two lines are parallel and one more line is intersecting those two parallel lines, so I can tell the angle made by the transversal line, these two angles are alternative interior angle. This alternative interior angle would be equal if these two lines are equal. Here you can see X and Y are equal. So I can say if X and Y are equal, hence AB is parallel to CD because alternative interior angles are equal. Hence proved AB is parallel to CD. Question number 2. In figure 6.29, if AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF and y is to z is equivalent to 3 is to 7, find x. This is the figure. They have given AB is parallel to CD and this CD is parallel to EF. So I can tell these three lines are parallel to each other. If AB is parallel to CD, then I can say AB is parallel to EF also. So these three lines are parallel to each other. And one more thing they have given in the question, Y and Z are in the ratio 3 is to 7. We have to find X. Let's find out X. Solution. From the figure we have concluded that these three lines are parallel to each other. So that I have written here AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF. And they have given Y and Z are in the ratio 3:7. So I am going to let Y is equivalent to 3P and Z is equivalent to 7P. Here you can see X and Y are two consecutive interior angles. Here they have given one more line LM. If these three lines are parallel to each other and one more line is intersecting all the lines, so I can tell this is the transversal of LM is the transversal of AB, CD and EF. We know the same side of interior angle would be equal. So I get the one more name is, this is consecutive interior angle. The sum of consecutive interior angle would be 180 degree, that I have told in the first class. So I am going to write the equation x plus y is equivalent to 180 degree because these two are consecutive interior angles. And you can see x is equivalent to zy because AB is parallel to EF and LM is a transversal. So I can tell these two are alternative interior angle. We know alternative interior angle would be equal. So I have written here x is equivalent to z. So I can write, instead of x, I can write z. So z plus y is equivalent to 180 degree. We know the values of x, z and y. Z is 7p and y is 3p. So 3p plus 7p is equivalent to 180 degree. If I add these both, I will get 10p is equivalent to 180 degree. From this equation, I have found p is 18 degree. Now we are going to find out y and z. Y is equivalent to 3p. So 3p is equivalent to 3 into 18, which is equivalent to 54. So y is equivalent to 54 degree. And 7p is equivalent to 7 into 18, which is equivalent to 126. 7p is z. So z is equivalent to 126 degree. Now we have found z and y. We have to find x. Already I told these two are alternative and both are equal. If z is 126, then x also 126. So we have found x. X is 126. That's it. Thank you.